Hello, thank you for joining me. As ever, I really appreciate it. Today I want to talk a little bit about goalposts. Goalposts, physical and metaphorical. And as always, there was a sort of trigger this morning and my thoughts have gone off on many tangents. One being the one and only time I was ever in goal. It was for hockey. I used to play hockey for school and I was right back. But one day the goalie was injured and I drew the short straw and I had to play in goal. The main problem was that I couldn't actually walk wearing pads. So actually scrambling to save a goal, I think I had to fall and hope that I got in the right direction. But as a kid we used to play football a lot, and especially during the summer holidays we would leave home as soon as we'd had breakfast, gather in the park and the fields. The only time we would go home was for a quick lunch when our tummies summoned us, because nothing like mobile phones, of course, and back out again until our tummies summons us again and it was starting to go dark. Great, fabulous way to have a childhood. But one of the things we used to do was play football. And of course there were no goalposts, so goalposts were a pile of jumpers. No problem. We often had people dribbling out almost to the side of the field, and we had people dribbling behind the goalposts. Don't actually remember anybody trying to score from behind. I have a feeling that there would be absolute ructions had this happened. There were some, shall we say, discussions. No, that would have been over the crossbar. No, that would have been wide. No. But they were always resolved and sorted, and on we got with the game. Returning home filthy dirty. But it's what I call good clean dirt, because it would be coming off in the bath that night. When I was in education, and I had been retired for, 15 years now, how time flies when you're having fun. We were always having the goalposts moved. And we used to think that these metaphorical goalposts were on wheels because somebody kept pushing them, pulling them, altering them with such regular monotony. It got beyond boring. And even though we were supposedly in paper-free offices, has that actually happened anywhere, I wonder? We would have to have photocopies of the new rules and regulations for each one of the team. Then we'd have to get rid of the old ones, and it was never ending, with different ministers for education having different ideas. It went on and on. But things don't change. The government continues to do things like that, I presume, in areas other than education. But the trigger this morning for my goalpost thinking was when I was going through the news on my laptop. And recently, let me get this quote correct, the ethics advisor resigned, having accused the Prime Minister of making a mockery of his position overseeing standards in government. So I presume that the advisor felt that his role had been made a mockery of. And the thing that then concerned me most was it was mooted that maybe the government won't replace this person who tried to oversee ethics. And we know that ethics aren't necessarily a strong point with governments. We only have to look at the recent Partygate. And I'll stop there because the list is never ending, but my mind's gone blank. Where we minions obey the rules, we endeavour to behave ethically, but the examples set for us are far from ethical. So I am just hoping that somebody does replace this person, and somebody who will stand up and make their voice heard. A referee. Somebody to control Boris when he comes into the cabinet office with his jumpers under his arms, his hair already tousled as if he's just played a game already, his jumpers under his arms to lay out the goalposts as he sees them, being able to shuffle them in or out at a mere whim. On that rather interesting mental picture that I now have, I'm going to love you and leave you, and please take care, look after yourself, and do join me tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.